your cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless cocksucker. Your mother sucks cocks in hell, Paris, you faithless slut.
Yeah. Okay. It's the voice. It's the voice, man. That's still one creepy show that I can't bring myself to even. I wasn't even looking. Just hearing it, I'm over here trying to explain to these people. It's the original and it's scary as shit. Hi. Jen here. I'd never seen anything or anyone compared to The Exorcist as far as scare factor. Let's do a countdown of favorite horror movies from number 5 all the way down to number 1. And you already know my number 1. Number 5 I would think would be Jeepers Creepers, because that was original. People I've noticed didn't like Jeepers Creepers because of the director. Your past is your past, and eventually it's going to bite you in the ass. The more you come off as being holy and saying, oh, I don't like this picture because he was a child molester. That's your deal. Jeepers Creepers was actually an original thought. It was original monster, and it was one good storytelling, in my opinion. I loved the first one. I didn't like the second one too much, but number 5 would have to be Jeepers Creepers.
I haven't seen a car in 50 miles.
You know what I just thought of, right?
Kenny and Darla.
You believe that story?
That they had to go looking for her head.
They only found the car.
They never found her head.
What's he doing?
The hell is that? He dumped something down that pipe.
Wrapped in a sheet.
Is this your idea of a little adventure?
I'm just gonna look.
Hello? You know the part in scary movies where somebody does something really stupid and everybody hates them for it? This is it.
Every 23rd spring, for 23 days, it gets to eat.
Eat.
What the hell is that thing?
Number 4, I'm all about cheese and avant-garde kind of movies. I love The Evil Dead. I love Sam Raimi. I love Ted Raimi. And I think they did an excellent job with The Evil Dead. I love the first Evil Dead. I love Bruce Campbell. It's one of those movies where it tries to be scary but add a little humor to it. The Necronomicon in there is kind of what I like about it, is that it stuck true to where the incantations came from. And you know, people may not believe that it's possible that it happens, but it does if you say the right words at the right times.
I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me.
They're alive, Ashley.
I fear that the only way to stop those possessed by the spirits of the book is through the act of bodily dismemberment.
Number 3 would have to be The Conjuring 2, the Enfield case. I love that story. Not only is it just based on a true story, and that the first top 3 are all based on true stories. And the Enfield case has been one case where it's not been explained or hasn't even been denied. I'm so fascinated with Enfield cases, and I love Lorraine and Ed Warren and their book, The Demonologist. I've talked about that before. I love reading their stories. So 3 would have to be The Conjuring 2, the Enfield case.
This is my home. Get out now.
No, this is not your house. Now, what's your name?
My name is Bill Wilkins, and I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice?
Sounds confused. Is he senile?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl. They're calling it England's Amityville. There is a family that desperately needs our help.
After everything we've seen, there isn't much that rattles either of us anymore. But this one still haunts me. Does it feel like the voice is coming from inside you?
More like it's coming from behind me. Like I'm being used.
Janet, are you all right?
Stop calling me
Janet.
She's such a good girl. What's it wrong with her?
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
And what's that?
Murder, suicide, or both.
Number 2, another true story. A lot of people still don't think it's true or that it did happen, but it did happen back in 1956, I believe. And the movie is George Romero's original Night of the Living Dead.
Welcome to a night of total terror. Night of the living dead, the dead who live on living flesh. The dead whose haunted souls hunt the living whose bodies are the only food for these ungodly creatures. Welcome to a night of total terror.
And the first one, of course, is The Exorcist, which is based off the true story of the actual boy being possessed by the Ouija board by trying to bring back his aunt. I think his name was something Doe. Yeah, The Exorcist would be my first movie based off a true story.
Somewhere between science and superstition, there is another world. The world of darkness. Nobody expected it.
Let's see what
Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind. You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
The one hope. The only hope. The Exorcist.
I think those are some of the coolest movies out there. So if you haven't seen any of those, I highly recommend them. Who am I? Nobody really, but I'm just telling you. That's what I like. Well, I've been through exorcisms before, so it's kind of enlightening to see that people took that from different parts, because that's exactly what happens. But be safe out there. Whatever you do, whatever you play with, whatever you bring into your home, be respectful. And thanks for watching my video. I will talk to you a little later, everybody. Pleasant screams.